Okay. So here you can write it given AB equal to AC. Given AB equal to AC, it is given AB equal to AC. Why it is given? It is written in the that question, equal sides AB and AC. So one thing, it is given AB equal to AC. Again it is given that E and F are the midpoints of AB and AC. So if E is the midpoint of AB, here it is given that E is midpoint of AB, is the midpoint of AB, and F is the midpoint of AC. Here it is given that E is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of AC. That is given here. So students, if AB equal to AC and E and F are the midpoints, now what you need to prove in this question? To prove in the question, you need to prove that BF equal to BF equal to C. That you need to prove BF equal to C. So students, if you are going to prove these two sides equal, then what you will do? Yes, Nilesh, you had asked me the question. Nilesh Kumar, kindly unmute. Nilesh. Yes, Nilesh. You need to show that first you will find that whatever the sides you are going to show equal, here it is the BF that I am going to a little bit dark it BF, and here it is C that I am going to make it zigzag. So if you are going to prove that these two are equal, what you need to do? What the concept you can apply to prove both equal? Yesterday I had also, again yesterday also explained that. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, very good. That by CPCP it will be equal. So again, I am going to repeat the same statement. If you are here in the question, it is not given that you need to prove congruency. Question में कहीं भी नहीं लिखा है कि आपको congruency prove करनी है. But if you are going to prove any two side या any two angle equal, so that may be proved equal only by congruency. In the congruency, you are going to use CPCT. So if you want to prove these two equal, so you need to take two triangles. You need to select the two triangles in which one of the triangle you need to get BF and in second triangle CE. So for the BF, you need to take the triangle BFC. So here in the proof you will write in triangle BFC. Why I had taken BFC? Reason is that in the triangle BFC I am going to get BF. Again, and again you need to take, if you are going to take, this question may be solved by two different way. BFC you can take, you can take the triangle BFA also. So I will explain by both the way. दोनों वे से हम आपको बता देंगे. First I am going for the triangle BFC and then triangle. One triangle I had taken BFC and second triangle CEB. In triangle CEB, I had taken these two triangles. So students, what I am going to do, I am going to draw both the triangles separately. So here I am going to erase that portion. So may I erase that? Whatever the given thing is there, that I am going to erase. So students, may I erase this? Okay, student. Yes. So here I am going to only erase the given portion. Now I will draw both the triangles separately. So first triangle I had taken BFC. So I am going to draw it. BFC is like this. It is the triangle BFC, and second triangle is like this. It is like this. It is E, and here it is. Okay. Now if you are going to prove both congruence, what the things are going to be equal? Now students, in both the triangle, here you are going to get BC and CB. Here BC and BC, that is equal for both sides. Here you can find BC is the common side in both triangle. BC is existing in both triangle. So BC equal to CB. So here you can write BC equal to CB, that is common side. So here you got in both the triangle one side is common. Whatever the original diagram is there, from there you can also get BC is here also and BC is in the second triangle. So you got one side is common. Now you need to go for the second. Okay, anyone who can guess the second one? What the second value can be? Yes, that B equal to CF. Now, now I am going to explain that why B and CF are equal. It is not given in the question B and CF equal. So here in the question it is given that AB equal to AC, AB equal to AC, AB and AC are equal, that is given in the question. And E and F are the midpoints. So students, if two values are equal, then their half will be also equal. If you are going to say 10 equal to 10, then half of the 10 equal to half of 10. So if AB and AC are equal, then their half will be also equal. So half AB equal to half AC. Half of AB का half क्या होगा? That will be B. Reason is that in the question it is given that E is the midpoint of AB. So if AB is equal to AC, then half of AB is B. So here you can write that EB equal to, and half of AC equal to FC, that is FC. So here EB and FC are equal. Now find it. EB and FC, these are equal. So any confusion in this statement? That you need to give that statement before writing this one. Any problem in this? Okay. So here I got the second side equal by using AB equal to AC, then half. If these two are equal, then their half will be equal. So from here you will write that FC equal to EB, and here you will write it is proved. Why you will write it is proved? Reason is that before writing this statement, first you need to prove this one. ठीक है, जब भी आप ये क्वेश्चन ये प्रूव करोगे तो सबसे पहले आप इसको प्रूव कर दोगे. So from there you can write FC equal to EB, that is already proved. Now I got the two values equal. One more is required for the congruency. I have got two equal. One more is required. So any other students who can find the third one? Yes. Achha, it is given in the question. No, that is not given altitude. Student, here in the question. In the question altitude is not written, only written midpoint. Suppose that student, if I am going to draw a triangle like this, and if I am going to draw that midpoint, so that is B equal to FC, that we are going to say BE equal to FC. So that I had written B, EB and FC, that are the same BE and FC. So that I had written B equal to FC, I had already used. So what is the third value, if any student who can find? That's good. Whatever your original triangle is given there, I am going to draw it. Suppose that it is given ABC. After that, the midpoint is taken. So suppose that I am going to take triangle ABC. In the question, it is given that AB and AC are equal. In the question, it is given AB and AC. I am not going to draw the midpoints. Only I am going to draw that triangle ABC. So if in a triangle two sides are equal, then their opposite angles are also equal. If these two sides are equal, so what is the opposite angle of this? That is angle B. And what is the opposite angle of this? It is angle C. So here angle ACB equal to angle ABC. Now I am going to get this angle. It is the angle here, and here angle B is here and angle C is here. So these two angles are equal. Reason is that ABC is isosceles triangle, so their opposite, if opposite sides are there, so their opposite angles will be equal. So student, if I am going to take this triangle, in this you are going to get angle EBC, and if I am going to get this triangle, here I am going to get angle BCF. So here you can write angle EBC equal to angle FCB, angle FCB. Angle EBC, it is equal to angle FCB, this angle. Why these two are equal? By the property of the isosceles triangle. So these two angles are equal. So here I got that two sides included angle are equal. So here I got the three values equal. So it shows that triangle BFC congruent to triangle CEB. Yes, kindly mute, if anyone who had unmuted, kindly mute that. So triangle BFC congruent to triangle CEB. Which criteria is applied here? That is SAS, side angle side. So now students, in the question you need to prove that BF equal to CE. If these two triangles are congruent, so BF and CE both having the same position, BF and CE. So here what you can write? BF equal to CE, that is by CPCT. BF equal to CE by CPCT. So that is proved. So yes, Nilesh, any confusion regarding this? Nilesh, got it? Okay. Now, if any other students having the confusion, then he or she can ask me if any doubt is there in this. Okay, so if you want to write, then write it. Otherwise, may I erase this? Anyone who is going to write this? So I'm okay. Okay, students, I had asked you that we can solve this same question by another way also. So I'm going to explain that one. That is given in the whatever the book proof is given there, that is taken the second way. So that I'm going to also explain that. So there will be no any confusion. A, B, C. Here it is given. That is your diagram. That is given in the book. F, C, E. That is E. It is taken. Now students, first I had taken the triangle BFC and triangle CEB. Now I am going to take the triangle ABF. ABF. In the triangle ABF, again you are going to get BF. So here I am going to take in triangle ABF and triangle. I am going to take the triangle second one ACE. I am going to take the second triangle. Here it is the second triangle ACE. ACE. Here I am going to draw both the triangles separately. So it is like this. Triangle ABF is a little bit like this. ABF, and whatever the second triangle is there, that I am going to draw. It is like this. Here it is ACE. What I had done here, I am going to take the second pair of triangle. In the previous solution, I got the another pair, and here I am going to change the pair. Only you are going to get in both the triangle that whatever the sides are there, BF and C, that are there. BF is here in this triangle and C is there in the second triangle. Now in both the triangle, AB equal to AC, it is given in the question. So AB equal to AC, that is given. AB equal to AC, it is given in the question. One side are equal, AB and AC are equal, that is given. Next, AF equal to that AE. AF and AE are equal. If AB and AC is equal, then their half will be also equal. So half of AB equal to AE and half of AC equal to AF. So from here you can get AF equal to AE. Here you will prove it. सबसे पहले आप इसको प्रूव करोगे जैसे उसमें किया था AB equal to AC, then half of AB equal to half of AC. So half of AB will be AE and half of AC will be AF. So I got this. What is the third value for these two? Any student who can reply me? Angle A. That's good. Here in this triangle you are going to get angle A. In this triangle angle A is there, and in this triangle also angle A is there. So angle A and angle A common for both. So here you can write angle A equal to angle A, that is common. So here by again SAS criteria both the triangles are congruent. So here you will write by SAS criteria both the triangles congruent. And if both are congruent, then by CPCT BF equal to CE. Then by CPCT BF equal to CE, that is by CPCT. So you can take such pair of triangle where BF and CE should be exist. Here we are going to get, there are the two pairs of triangle where BF and CE are existing. So by taking both the pair, I had given the proof of the question. So any doubt? Okay. Now I'm going to ask for to the next student. The next one is Yes Raj. Yes Raj, kindly unmute. Okay, exercise 7.2, question number 6. Okay, that question I had given the solution yesterday also. 7.2 question. Yesterday you were not in the that class. Yes. Yes, Raj. Okay, now okay, now it is visible na. Now today you are not having any kind of problem na. Okay, so again I am going to explain question number 6. That is given on page number 124. A diagram is given like this. Here it is given. D, B, C, and here it is A. Now I am going to read the statement of the question. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB equal to AC. It is given that AB equal to AC. So you will write given AB equal to AC and BA is produced to D such that AD equal to AB, and it is also given that AD and AB are equal. It is also given that AD equal to AB. AD equal to AB. Now you need to prove angle BCD is a right angle. What is the means of right angle? It means that you need to prove angle BCD equal, it is 90 degree. So where is the angle BC? That you need to prove BCD is right angle, it means angle BCD. Here it is the angle BCD. So you need to prove that this angle is 90 degree. So if you are going to give the proof, here it is given that AB and AC are equal as well as AB and AD is equal. So AB equal to AC and AB is also equal to AD. What is the means of this? From these two, you can write AB equal to AC equal to AD. All these three will be equal to each other. If AB is equal to AC, AB is also equal to AD. It means that AB, AC and AD, all these three are equal. So yes, any problem in this statement? Okay, so from this, whatever the given statement was there, from there I got that all these three are equal. Now here I am going to take triangle ABC. First I will take the triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, so if in triangle ABC, if two sides are equal, here it is given in triangle ABC, AB equal to AC, AB equal to AC, that is given, it is given. So students, if in a triangle two sides are equal, then there will be surely two angles will be equal. So which two angles will be equal? I had explained that yesterday also. Any of the student? If these two are sides, that is angle B and angle C. These two angles will be equal. So here I am going to take the variable for this. It means that if it is x, then it will be also x. The opposite side of AC and opposite side of AB, opposite angle of AB will be equal. So here you can write, it shows that angle ABC equal to angle ACB, angle ABC equal to angle ACB equal to x. So these two sides are equal, that's why these two angles are equal. Now I am going to take the another triangle ADC. Now in triangle ADC, ADC. So in this triangle also student, AD and AC are equal. So AD equal to AC. So again, if in this triangle these two sides are equal, so its opposite angle this and its opposite angle this one. So these two angles will be equal. So here you can write, if AD equal to AC, then we can write angle ACD equal to angle ADC. And both are equal, so we can take another variable for both. So here I am going to take, it is y, so it will be also y. So here from these two triangle, I had got that in both the triangle, two sides were equal, that's why two angles were equal. Now, I'm going to take the triangle DBC. Why I'm going to take triangle DBC? Reason is that in triangle DBC, I will get the angle BCD. So here you will write in triangle BCD. In triangle BCD, angle B plus angle BCD plus angle BCD plus angle D plus angle D. What is the sum of these three angles? This angle plus this angle plus this angle. It is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property of the triangle. I am going to take this triangle. Here it is angle B, here it is angle BCD, here it is angle D. It is Y, it is X, and here it is X plus Y. What will be this angle? Angle BCD, that is X plus Y. So that's why it is X plus Y. So here I am going to write angle B is X plus angle BCD is X plus Y. So X plus Y plus angle D is Y. So X plus Y plus Y, it is equal to 180 degree. So X plus X, that will be 2X, Y plus Y, it is equal to 2Y, and 180 degree, that is equal to 180 degree. So here you can take 2 as a common. So X plus Y equal to 180 degree. So it shows that X plus Y, if you are going to transfer 2 in right side, it will be 180 degree upon 2, that is equal to 90 degree. And X plus Y is same as angle BCD. So at the place of angle X plus Y, you can write angle BCD equal to 90 degree. So that is proved. Here you need to prove that angle BCD is right angle. So here it is BCD is right angle means 90 degree. So yes, Raj, now it is clear.